we were waiting. Okay, so we were waiting for all to just join. And in the meantime, I was just answering William's questions. So let me share a screen. Can you see my screen? Yes, no.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And let me start the new one. Today I'm going to talk about advanced materials. That is actually how to make movement in the materials in case you want to create something like water or you want to create something animated. And also that's one thing. And the other thing is that we're going to start blueprints. And blueprints as a concept is very how do you call it? Like it's like a whole new world because you need to learn how to create blueprints. And these are the blueprints that we're creating today. They are very simple blueprints. And this was our geometry last time. So let me just hide what we are doing today. First, we're going to learn how to do this material. That is actually a water material that is moving. I don't know if you can see in the screen that is moving. Let me change maybe the material in here. And you can change the speed of this so it can actually move faster or not. So we're going to learn how to do that. First, let me just change everything so you can see. This is the same Unreal that I was using last time. So let me see. We're going to create now a new material. So we'll create a new material. You already know that for creating materials, we're going to our developers tab, your name, collections, materials. Then right click, and we're going to create a new material that is actually going to be called material base 1 because I already have a lot of material base. And similar to last time, we're just going to promote variables, all of these. Variable, also the specular, and the roughness. The metallic can be also, if you want to do something metallic. Just promoting to variables and probably changing this color to white. If we actually change this color to white, it can be the color you want. I'm just changing here some of the aspects. This is the same as we did last time. So I am saving the material, closing it. And now based on this material, I'm going to create a material instance that you also already know how to do. And with this material instance, I'm going to double click. And now we have in here how the material instance is working or how it's going to work. But what we're going to do now is that we're going to change the material base. I mean, the material base is this one, not the material instance. Yeah, we're going to change here the parent that is here. So what are we going to do on how the material can actually move is that for a material moving, we actually need to have the material itself, I mean, in this case, the color, and a map that overlays in the material that it is the one that is going to start moving. So in this case, what we have is our base color that is white, and we're going to create a new, I mean with T, a new texture sample. Remember it's T and left click the texture sample. And in here, in the texture, we're going to find the one that is called water. That probably you already have it because it's the one that we have from the starter pack. So it's the water. And in here, you can see that we have the water material. And in the water material, we have one. And we're going to copy probably twice for what we need to do now. So let me.
Oh, sorry, can you just repeat the last part where to find the water material?
Oh yeah, the water material is in the texture. You need to first left click, go
Yeah.
to texture sample, and then now we need to go to texture in here in the left side in the details. And in here, you're going to type water.
Okay.
And here is water.
All right.
So what I was saying is that because we do have the water. Wait, I think they have the chat. Oh yeah, I just saw that in the chat. You were answering if I was actually sharing a screen. So now that we have the texture sample, we're going to use a command that we never used before that is called panner. So for panner, we need to search for here, panner, that is in coordinates panner. And this is our panner command. The panner command is going to be connected to our UVs. So it's panner with the UVs. What is the panner actually doing is that the panner it has the time and the speed and the coordinates. So what we saw last week was that we can change the UVs for a texture, I mean the scale, so if the texture is bigger or smaller. But now what we have is that we can actually also add time and a speed to a texture. Oh, I heard a mic. Do you have any question? I think it was benign.
Oh, sorry, no.
Okay, so we have the panner, and now as you can see, we have a speed x 0, 0, and the coordinates. What are we going to do now is to multiply. So we're going to first search for multiply. We're going to use math in here to multiply this coordinate. So we're going to just in here coordinate, and we're making a multiplication, and we're going to have our texture coordinate in here. Let me search for texture coordinate. Is the texture coordinate is the one that we used last time when we are going to change U and V tiling. So this is our texture coordinate. We are changing that texture coordinate, multiplying. Then we have a panner for the coordinate, and then we have the texture sample. Now we're going to create our new, we're multiplying this, but by what we're multiplying this? So we are actually using the texture coordinate, the multiply, the panner. And now let me search for it. It was good. No, it was not this one. Let me search for it in here. So we're going to create a parameter. Oops, what is the panner? Let me search for the parameter thing here. That is not appearing. We're going to create a normal parameter, but because it's not appearing, we can just copy one of these. And it's just change the name. We're going to call it web size. Oops. Can I change it? Yeah. Sorry, I think my keyboard is not responding correctly. But okay, I'm going to create a new parameter. That was actually, oops, a new parameter, and this is the web size. And this is the one that we're going to multiply in here. The multiply for the web size, then this parameter is going to be showcased in our material because we will want to change how the waves are, I mean, the size of the waves. Then we're going to copy the multiply, and then we're going to have like a three vector, how do I call it? Yeah, 3 vectors. So it's like a constant 3 vector. So we're going to connect this, and we're going to change the constant. You can change the constant to the color to the number you want. I'm going to put this, but I don't want it to be. I just want it to be a float. So let me search for the constant 3 vector, but as a float. Or let me click in here. Or we can test with this one, but I don't think, yeah, we can test with this one. So then we have the multiply, and then we have the panner. Now this is going to be our speed, and this is our texture sample. So this is actually going to be connected to a new command that is called lerp. That is lerp. And it's not appearing, it's the lerp. Wait, lerp. You can search lerp linear interpolate. Lerp linear, there. Lerp linear interpolate. this one. Until now, because I have a lot of new commands. Do you have everything that I have in the screen?
Yes.
Okay. Wait, let me see. I think it's better. Oh yeah, this is better. Okay, better before, because I was searching for this command and I was forgetting what was the shortcut. Is 2 plus left keyboard, left mouse, left click on the mouse, because it's the two vectors instead of 3. The 3 was giving us another thing. So it's 2 and the left click, and it's going to appear. And now we can change it. I was putting 0.07 and I don't know 0.05, and then connecting it. Now it will work for sure because this was the one that I was searching for. Okay, we have the multiply, we have the speed. I'm not changing the time. If I actually put this in the lerp and then this into our normal, it is loading. And for now, you're not seeing anything different, like I mean by itself, because we only have one texture. And what happened when you have like a dynamic material is that actually you have one texture and in top of it another texture doing, like, if this texture is moving like this, the other texture is moving the other direction or the same direction but more slowly or something. So you can actually see the overlapping in the texture. So what we're going to do is to copy all of this, just Control C, Control V, and we will have the same one in here. And now we have, instead of the wave size, we're going to call it the speed. So now we have the speed, the texture coordinate is the same, and we're going to replace this. The speed is going to be for B, and it's going to be for B in here. The speed is in here. Now we have the UV, and this RGB is going to go to B. And now it's loading, and now we do have everything that we need. Remember that this is the base material, so just save. It's saving. Now let's go to our material instance and let's open it again because it's not loading all the parameters. Yeah, now the parameters are here. So now we can change this to a blue color and we can create the speed. And as you can see, something is moving there. And now I am changing the wave size to, I don't know, 5. Maybe we can also change a little the roughness. No, the roughness, no, the specular. There it is, the specular. And now as you can see, I have my material. So we can test it. And if you can see my material, and if you have the same material, the waves are too big, but it is already moving. So I will just enter to my material, just change the speed maybe a little. This is too fast. Let's change the wave size, it's too big. I am just trying to create more small waves. And the specular can be 1, and you can start testing with this. Since I think the speed in 1 or 0.5, maybe 0.5 is okay. Since this is still too big, for me at least, we can start changing in here our multiply vector. So we can actually promote this to be a variable. And we can also change also this to have a different one. So you can see that the material is already moving. But I think that I'm going to be with my settings, because if not, let me apply and see. And as you can see now, it's moving too fast. So I'm going back again to my old. Oh, and the meeting will end in 10 minutes, so I will send you another Zoom link as it ends.
Jennifer, can you just quickly check mine? I think I have the water, but it's not really moving the way as the one that
Oh yeah, sure,
you're
I can check.
showing.
I can check it 1 second. Oh, yeah. Let me stop sharing. Can you share your screen?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not seeing any waves, but I'm seeing it's moving in here.
It is moving, but can
But
you change the color? Because when it's like a very, can you change the wave color to another? But
the
okay.
wave color
No, I mean the color of the material.
and say it's somehow
It is moving, but it's very slow. Can you also change the specular a little more?
yeah. Try to I think nothing changed.
Yeah, nothing is changing. I mean, because the color that I am using, I can send it to here so you can have the same one. Is this one? I can actually have another color in case that color. Can you test with that color?
Yeah. Uh, Still the same thing. Maybe
I am also having the same issue.
Can you apply it to a different to a different
I'm seeing
object?
it moving, but I'm not seeing. I'm seeing it moving, but I'm not able to see kind of any large waves.
Yeah, I don't
It's
see that
quite
in
flat.
Joseph's movie. Wait, can you open your material so we can check?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have the metallic, everything. You have the texture coordinate, multiply. Wait, don't move it. You have the banner, multiply, then the speed, multiply. Yeah, you have everything connected. And the alpha. In the texture sample, you have the same one, right?
Yeah, I think so. That's that. Yeah, that's the same one.
Yeah, that's like a very strange thing. Let me see. Yeah, it must be working because it's the same thing that I have in the previous one. The blur, the normal. Maybe we can change the second. Change it to this -0.5 to 0.18 in that one.
Yeah.
Is working better? Can you apply and say?
Let me see. Oh God.
Mine is also still showing the white color on top like this. It's moving.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
moving
I
properly.
know what is happening. Wait, can you let me share my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, can you see that what is happening in here is not showcasing because my entire light is too bright, but I can actually see it in my shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what is actually happening. Your entire light for the project is very bright. So what you can do to see if it is actually working is to just place an actor, place a plane on top of it, scale it, and the plane is going to give a shadow. So in the shadow, if you can see if in the shadow it is working, then the geometry is actually working, the material is actually working. I mean, like this. And then you will see if the material is actually moving or not. What is happening is that it's totally, I mean, let me see, it's totally reflective for now, I think. Maybe we can change if it is more metallic. There, if it is more metallic, you're going to see it more because it's going to showcase the sky. But of course, water is not metallic, but just for showcasing that is actually working the material. If I put metallic in 0.7, then it's going to have like the material change. Can you test if it is working if the material is in 0.7 in metallic? Can I make sure it also work with the roughness? No, roughness no.
Hi Jennifer. I'm able to see the water actually moving, but how do I scale up? How do I scale things in here?
How you scale the waves?
Yeah, not the waves. Like I put in a plane, but how do I scale the plane? Is there any command for it, or do I just change the numbers in the transform?
I mean, the command for scaling is R. So
Oh
if you
right.
put R, then it's going to, you just move your mouse
Oh yeah.
and then you just move it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm able to see the water now. Yeah.
Jennifer,
You're able to see the water?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I've scaled. It's still showing the bottom grid of the white thing. Can I share my screen?
Oh yeah, share your screen.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, you're seeing the grid actually.
Yeah,
Can you just turn off the grid? It's in here. Wait, what is for annotating? Can you just turn off here? It is supposed that you will not see the grid now.
it's still showing the grid.
Yeah, let me see. Now you need to go to view actually. Let me go 1 second.
Oh yeah. I'm seeing the grid as well.
Yeah, everyone is going to see the grid because it's for, I mean, it's a setting. Yeah, let's go to show
Where?
in here. No, in here. Can you see my,
Yeah.
yeah, grid
Okay.
and click there.
Yeah. Now the grid is gone. Yep.
And now can you see that it's moving? It's actually moving.
Yeah, it's moving. It's moving. It's just the color is light. That's why it just feels like.
Oh yeah, if you put the color up, I mean in a different color, not like a,
Yeah.
you're going to see more the movement probably.
Yes.
And Jennifer, for the grid, if I'm gonna take a screenshot, let's say, will the grid actually be in the screenshot as well, or would it
When you,
be?
yeah, when you take a screenshot, everything that you have on the screen is going to be showcased. If you
Oh, right.
have the grid on, it is going to appear in the screenshot. If you
Okay.
have the player there, it is going to appear in the screenshot.
Yeah.
Because it's a screenshot, it's not like a render itself, it's just a screenshot, but with
Yeah.
a very nice quality, but a screenshot. So when you
Okay.
want to actually take a screenshot, you need to hide everything that you don't want to be showcased.
Mhm.
I mean, if you don't want the grid, you just don't put the grid, and then everything needs to be like that. Oh yeah, let me share screen again.
Can you also show how to take a screenshot? Like I couldn't understand. I'm not able to get.
Oh yeah, I am going to showcase how to take a screenshot also. But let me send you another link because this one is already about to finish. So let me send you another link right now. And let me send another Zoom to
And
the
now it's
Slack.
showing properly.
What?
The water. Now the water is coming up like exactly.
Okay. Yeah, let me send another link and we enter to the other one because this one
Yes,
is
thank
going to
you.
close.
Yeah.
Okay.